All right, so in my last video, I said you don't need motivation. And I know a lot of people are gonna be like, yeah, I do, because I'm not doing the things that I know I should be doing, so I need motivation to do that. Well, here's your motivation. Do you like the current circumstances of your life? Are you actually happy with how you feel? Are you actually pleased at who you see when you look at the mirror? Your motivation comes when you get radically honest with yourself about your life, who you're being, your current circumstances, and what you want. Most people suffer, I'll say everybody suffers, because they are not being radically honest with themselves about where they're at. We suffer when we distract ourselves from our current circumstances, when we numb or avoid uncomfortable feelings or situations, when we procrastinate what it is that we know that we should be doing, when we become addicted to escaping our reality because we don't like the reality of our life, which is the exact opposite of being radically honest with yourself. So when you get radically honest with yourself, like actually look at yourself in the mirror and examine your life, examine your behaviors, examine your habits, examine the circumstances of your life. What's actually going on? Are you working a job that is just sucking your soul, but it pays the bills? How much longer are you going to do that? Look out 5, 10 years from now. Imagine if you kept doing that because of the excuse of, oh, it pays the bills. I don't know what else I would do. Well, figure it out. Figure it out. And that's what happens when you get radically honest with yourself. So again, look at yourself in the mirror. Are you proud of what you see? Are you proud of what you see? Is this the man that God created you to be? Are you showing up as the inspirational, mature, responsible leader for yourself, for your family? Are you making a meaningful impact on the collective? Are you serving at your highest capacity? So once you get radically honest with yourself, that's where the motivation comes from, because you'll no longer tolerate anything less than what it is that you desire. You'll get so fed up with how you've been lying to yourself and the fact that you've allowed yourself to get to this point of, whether it's, feeling fatigued and not getting your movement session in, whether it's getting complacent and allowing yourself to stay stuck in the rat race, just continuing to be like fed these bonuses as like little carrots on a stick of like, you'll get a 10% raise or you'll get this retirement. These are all just these things that keep you trapped in this box. And it's like, oh, that sounds good. And then it prevents you from actually doing the thing that you're here to do. And so when you're radically honest with yourself, you'll, like I said, you'll begin to no longer tolerate that. And you'll just be so frustrated and angry or upset or ashamed of yourself. Like all of these lower vibrational feelings of anger, shame, frustration can be extremely powerful teachers when you allow yourself to feel them, when you allow yourself to sit in it, in this radical honesty, and be like, damn, like this is really the reality of my life. Is this what I want? No. Okay, well, that becomes your motivation, because once you're radically honest with yourself, you're already clear on what it is you no longer want to experience, which is the current state you're in, your current reality. And if you keep doing what you've been doing, you will continue to get what you've got. And even beyond that, you will continue to decline if nothing changes. So this idea or this reality of what you don't want, combined with looking to the future and creating your vision of what it is that you do want, it becomes a pull away from what you don't want and a push towards what you do want. And that becomes your motivation. Again, the first step is radical honesty, really taking an honest look at your life, and then visualizing what it is that you do want, and then what are the actions to get you there, and then take those actions. So that's it for this video. Again, if you guys want any support with doing this, because if you are like, yeah, okay, I need to get radically honest with myself and take these actions, I've known that, but I'm still not taking the actions, this is what I do with my clients. So click the link in the description, join the free community, and then you'll find links in there to a bunch of free resources, and I'll also link to fill out the application to work with me. We'll hop on a complimentary consultation call, and I'll point you in the right direction. So yeah, that's it. Get radically honest with yourself, do the work, and that is how together we'll make thriving standard. Peace and love, y'all. God bless.